Hey everyone, welcome. So today is the final day of crafting this particular top, and we are finishing off this top by today itself. Really excited. So I have two more rows to go. So I've completed the pattern for one row. Now let me work on the next two rows. Then I'll add the edging to this top on the neck, arm, and also on the bottom. So these three areas I will be adding edging. Okay, I'll add a single crochet so that we will get a nice look on the edges. So let's continue crocheting this beautiful top. So it's been a week I've been crocheting this particular top, and from day 2 onwards you guys have been with me watching me crochet this top, and you guys have joined and supported the progress of this particular top. I'd really appreciate that. And here we are on day 7 of crocheting this birthday month special top. Keeping the meshes open. What do you guys think? Will I be able to complete these 2 rows during this live stream? And let's continue. I'm not rushing, just going with the same pace. There is no use of rushing when you're nearing to the completion phase. So today is decided, let me start at 7 p.m. and I've scheduled the live stream in the afternoon because today is Friday. So weekend is here, and excited to complete this top at the same time, thinking about what project should I start next. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. We can definitely do that. I'm planning for one tote bag. One tote bag I'll try the normal crochet pattern, and the next one I'll try with something pattern. Hey everyone, welcome. Today we started at 7. What's the time? I think it's 7. Yeah, just 7 only. Usually we start at 7:15. Today is weekend and we need something, definitely the end of the week, we need something different. So, are you guys excited about the weekend? What are your guys' weekend plans? Two more rows to go to complete this beautiful top. Just 2 more rows. Wow. And you guys have joined and gave me a company to complete this particular top, which I really appreciate. Thank you, each and every one. And I'm almost, you can see the second kick is also getting over. So I need to measure how many inches this top is. Oh, yesterday when I measured it was 11 inches. Then I decided to add few more inches. I think 4 inches extra. So in total I will have it as 15 inches. So in 1 inch there are 3 mesh rows. So we are almost nearing to the pattern. Tomorrow we are having the looped podcast, which is Malayalam crochet podcast. I've planned it for horizontal streaming. So it will be a fun session. Yeah, we can just talk about crocheting. In the launching episode, we had it something which was more like general topic. And you can find it on the channel, the launching episode. And if you guys understand Malayalam, you can watch it out. I've just updated the thumbnail of that podcast, so it will stay different from the normal videos and live streams. I thought about doing live stream tomorrow morning, but tomorrow morning I have a little bit task to be completed, some personal task. So I'll be not at the studio for doing crocheting. Yeah, so we have reached the pattern. Let's add it. Okay, now one more open mesh. Five closed meshes. Hey, do you guys send any chat? Because when I'm checking after live stream, I can see few chat. Not what the chat messages, but I can see 4 something chats are there. But when I'm doing the streaming, I'm unable to find any chat on the screen. So is it any problem during the stream, or what can it be? Any idea? Hey, hi. Hi, Nirmalam. Hi. Yeah, now I can see these chats, the interactions. But sometime I'm not getting complete chats that has been shared on this live stream. Two more closed meshes. Hey everyone, welcoming you all to the live stream. This is our final day of crocheting this beautiful top. So it is day 7. So once the crocheting part is done, I'll have to block this, then give it a try. Before blocking, I'll definitely give it a try. Then after blocking, it will be ready for use. So we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hi Nirmalam. So the size of top is small only. So I've just making it for my personal use only. So I have not measured it much, but I have noted down the measurements, and I'll be sharing one tutorial video the next time when I'm doing one top, so more measurements details can be shared at that time. Right now I'll just share it at the end of the live stream, the inches and everything, how many stitches I added and everything, I'll share it. So you guys also, if you are interested, you can definitely give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5, 1 open mesh needed, then 2 closed meshes. So this is filet crochet top, where you will be adding the pattern while you do the crochet. It's really fun. At the same time, you need to be extremely careful, otherwise you may not end up getting that same pattern which you intended to create. So you can see that I have 5, then yeah, then 2, then 1 open mesh. Which one? The top? Do you want to see the top? You can see this top, the pattern is almost done. 2 more rows to complete the bottom part. Okay, so we added 1 closed mesh, then 2, 1, 2, so I've updated it as a playlist, day 2 to day 6, and after this live stream I'll update it as day 7, so you guys can know the progress of it. If you haven't watched it, you guys can replay and see it. So 2 is done. Now 3 open meshes. Thank you, Nirmalam. Now let's add one closed mesh. Can keep it open. One, two, then two more closed mesh. And two. Keeping three open meshes. Now three closed mesh. So for this particular row we have completed the pattern. So let's once again cross check whether we have done it correctly or not. So we have 5 closed mesh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 open mesh, then 2 closed mesh, then 1 open mesh again, 2 closed, 3 open and 1 closed, 2 open, 2 closed, 3 open and 3 closed. Yeah, correct. So now I'll just mark it on the chart. At the end of the live stream, I'll show you guys the entire chart and how much I've done. Because for this top, the length I need, I don't need the entire chart to be added into this particular top. It will be too long, so I don't need that. I've cut down it to certain level, which I'll just show you. Okay, so I've just marked it on the chart. Now let me complete the final row once I complete without pattern. Okay, so now I have few meshes to complete without pattern, and that way we will complete this row, then start the final row. Today we might take a couple of minutes extra to complete this top. Usually we have decided for 15 to 30 minutes live stream, maximum 30 minutes. But as this is the final episode, I'm in the final um, day of crocheting this top, and we need to add that edging. We need to complete the edging. I'll just finish it off and show the entire result to you guys. Or if it's exceeding more time, if it's taking more time, we will end the live stream and I'll share in the community post. And of course, I'll share the vlog on the channel once I complete the entire process, including the blocking process. And I'll show it by wearing for my birthday. So this is the birthday month special crochet top. How cool is it, right, to wear something that you made by yourself, that you crocheted. It's a different feeling that we get when we wear something or when we use something that was crocheted by us. And that is the reason why it is, I'm not telling expensive, but it is at a certain level of amount. When you're buying handmade crochet products, it takes a lot of time and effort. And also the materials, of course, the materials that you're purchasing to do this project definitely counts, along with the skill that you have developed and the time that you have invested, the detail. So it's not, I won't call it as expensive, but it is that much amount the crocheter deserves when they are selling their product. So if you are tagging it as expensive, no, I don't believe it is a good way to approach it. And let's not bargain with those who sell these handmade products, not even crochet products, any kind of handmade product. We don't go and bargain in very top brands, right? We don't go there and bargain it. So why are we trying to do it with people who have dedicated to that particular skill? So tomorrow I was thinking about, should I do 2 live streams, one for the Malayalam crochet community and one for our daily live stream community depends on the energy level. So let's see. Maybe I'll do some silent crocheting tomorrow, maybe in the afternoon time, because I have to preserve some energy for the looped podcast. I have scheduled that live stream for tomorrow. So if you guys want to join, you can just set the notification and let's connect at that time. Recently, not only one of video, few videos that have been uploaded to the channel, reaching people who are interested in crochet, and we have a lot of people who have joined our crochet community, welcoming everyone to the crochet community, including each and every one of you who are participating in this live stream. Okay, so now we are going to add the final row pattern. Let's do it. So I'll have to keep 3 I think on the top of this particular mesh. 2 meshes, we'll have to keep 2 open. And 2. So you can see that 2. Yeah. So in total we'll have, yeah, correct. Let's keep 3 meshes closed. One, 2 and 3. One mesh open. Then 2 more meshes closed. So we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 1 open, 2 closed, 1 open and 2 closed again. Now let's keep open meshes. One closed mesh need to be added. 2 closed mesh. Two closed mesh, two open. And the final closed meshes, we are adding 4 closed meshes. It's already 30 minutes, no problem. Let's continue. What do you guys think? Should I end the live stream or just complete it and then? Correct. So we have 4 closed meshes, 2, 3, 4. Now open meshes only. We have completed the pattern. So let's complete this row, the final row. Just doing some stretching. So we're almost done. And yeah. Let's see how it is. Let's check. And in the edging part, I need to give single crochet for the edges. So you can see there are some yarn and that need to be weaved in. So for that, I'll be using this darning needle, tapestry needle. I'll do it later. Let's measure it. Let's see how many inches do we have for the front panel. Yeah, so we have it for 15 inches. So you can see that it's 15 inches front panel, and the width is also 15 inches. It is like it has stretched a little bit. So you can see the measurements. And that way we have completed the, I am not very pro in measuring it, but for the purpose I just know to measure like that way. So wanted to learn. So you can just see. So now I'll just decode the entire calculation that's gone into this. Maybe not the entire one, but at least the major chains. How many chains did I use? So in total, I started from top to bottom. And for the starting chain, I did 150 chains. And I have divided it into front panel and back panel, because this is, as you guys can see, there is no sewing that has been gone into this. But if I want to add the add some more length to the shoulder. Then of course the sleeves, if I want to add some sleeves, I'll have to work it some more. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'll definitely add the edging, maybe 2 to 3 single crochet rows will be done, will be I'll do that on the neckline, on the armhole, and also on the sleeves and also the bottom. So that way it will be a little bit neater look than compared to just keeping it as it is. Okay, so the hook size that I've used is 3.5 mm, and this is a very thin fingering yarn. Okay, fingering weight yarn that I've used. This is not the color I ordered. I wanted sky blue. They gave me this particular color. What to do? Which I yesterday and day before yesterday I've just shared with you guys, right? And it is a really pathetic experience from that particular online store. And once I'm done with adding the edges, I'll just cut it and weave in the ends. Then I'll keep it for blocking. So this is the rose pattern. As you can see, that's 150 chains, which was split into 30% was split into the front panel and back panel each, then 20% for the side panels, sides. Then here I have joined from here to here using 13 chains. Then I've made a bridge. It's actually making a bridge between this and this. You're joining that two sides, and then continued with the meshes. So that's our beautiful crochet. You can see the entire pattern is not yet complete. I'll show the entire pattern. So you can find patterns from Pinterest. I got one such pattern from Pinterest. I'll just show you guys how it looks. So this is the entire pattern that looks like. Oh, so much dust. Okay, so you can see that I've completed only till here. So let me just mark it. So I've completed till this particular. Yeah. So I've just marked it because I don't need the rest of the pattern. It's not required because it will be too long for me. So I've just decided I'll keep it till how many from top only I've added that. So 43 meshes lengthwise, and for the width this particular pattern 34 meshes, but the pattern starts and it is within that particular meshes. You will not receive this one. There are patterns where you can find the you can find it with markings on the edges. The row numbers and all will be there, but this one there was not such row numbers, so I added my own row numbers using stitch fiddle. Okay, so that way we completed this particular top. What do you guys think? How is it? Yeah, so that's beautiful rose pattern. I'm really excited to wear this because the first time the pattern, it is available on Pinterest. I'll just show you guys how to find it on Pinterest. You can download it from there. Okay, I'll just show you. Let me connect to the internet. Pinterest. So let's find it out. So I have a lot of patterns waiting for trial. So what I can do is I've created somewhere in my pin. So these are my pattern, means my project. So you can see that this is a crochet top which I made, and this is the filet crochet, my first filet crochet top. So you want the pattern yeah, this one. Okay, I'll just add it in the comment section. Oh, it is from Rosalia. Maybe she have uploaded the pattern, and you can see related patterns on the bottom also. I'll just share it in the chat right now. Let me go to YouTube and find that. Where is it? Where is the live? Let me join the live. Yeah, I've joined. So I'll just add the pattern to the link. If you have Pinterest, you can just download it from there. Please let me know if you're able to access that particular link. So this is not my pattern, so I don't have any PDF or anything to send. This is from Pinterest, and I'm not sure who is the real owner of this pattern, the designer of this pattern. It's a beautiful one, floral design. And yeah, and next time when we're doing the live stream, we'll have one tote bag, which I'll do the same, not the same pattern, maybe a different pattern I'll try. I've done 2 floral patterns, so I'll try to do something else this time. Let's see. Okay. And also the back, also in the back panel, if you want to add some pattern, you can definitely do that. But for me, I've kept it really simple because the front part itself is way too much for me to do. So I'll just stick with the front panel only. And you can see how beautiful the meshes are because it's very thin yarn. And you can also use DK weight yarn for this one. Okay. But it will look beautiful when you're using crochet thread or fingering yarn or super fine, that kind of yarns are better for such projects, for filet crochet projects. And you can also see how much yarn that I'm left with. I've ordered 2 yarns. I think it's one for 150. This is 100% cotton yarn as mentioned on their website. I've ordered 2, and this is what I'm left with after completing this top. 15 inches length and also the width. Alright, now I'll take it for, no, not now. After the edging part is done, I'll take it for blocking. Do you have the yarn? You have the yarn and the instructions? Yes, please. Whom? Whom? I didn't get you. All right, so not taking up too much time. It's already more than 30 minutes. So no problem, we completed this top by today itself, and I'll complete the edging and set it for blocking purpose. All right, we can connect tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just confirm it whether we will have 2 lives, because one I've already scheduled it. The other one I'll try to keep it. If not tomorrow, then definitely day after tomorrow we will have that live stream so we can connect. Okay. So thank you everyone for joining. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.